The ancients built some amazing things. Most of it we can understand with our modern perspective. We can look at pyramids as tombs or temples as places of worship. But some structures make us scratch our heads. We know they were important, but for what? And some sites make us wonder if they were meant for this world at all. Because some places weren't made for the living. They were thresholds, meant to lead somewhere else. Number 5. The Gate of the Gods. What's the number one way to get to another world? Through a gateway, of course. The ancients believed that gateways were portals to other realms. If you found one, you would have an incredible journey. Just watch your step, because there are some gateways that are better left unopened. Like in Peru, locals told explorers about a gate hidden deep within the jungle. It was rumored that it led to another dimension where strange creatures lived. So when archaeologist Marcelo Irazusta heard the rumors, he had to find it. He trekked into the mountains of the Andes, following trails that were almost completely washed away by the elements. His reward, the Gate of the Gods. It was a small entranceway carved into the side of a rock, leading to a dark tunnel. Instinctively, he felt like something evil lurked inside. He tried to find out where the tunnel led to, but it seemed endless. After about 65 feet, the passage got too narrow for him to fit through. But somehow, the entranceway has survived for thousands of years, remaining blocked so no one can pass through to the other side. So who knows what's waiting for you beyond the Gate of the Gods? You may be able to enter another realm, but are you sure you'll want to come back? Number 4. The Abu Ghurab Sun Temple. There are many gateways scattered throughout Egypt. It's not uncommon to see them at old sites. But one temple gateway is especially mysterious. One day, researchers were scanning the temple with new technology when they saw something odd near the base of one pillar. It was a doorway, but why was it there? Archaeologists decided to excavate the area to see if they could find anything else. And they found a staircase leading down into the ground. They went further, finding a shaft filled with water that led to the center of the temple. Researchers realized that the shaft acted as a sundial. During the winter solstice, the sun shone through the opening and created an incredible view. Visitors must have flocked to the temple every year to see the special light show. But the purpose of the mysterious doorway remains a mystery. Why was it placed there? Was it another way to reach the other realm? Or was it just an aesthetic choice? Who knows? Sometimes these ancient people were quite artistic. No. 3. Shavin de Wantar. The ancients liked their portals natural, maybe, because one of the most amazing sights isn't actually man-made. It's a cave that's become a holy site for the locals. It's called the Cave of the Monolith, and it's located deep within the jungle in Peru. The cave itself is nothing special. It's dark and muddy and pretty dangerous to navigate. But there's something at the end that brings visitors flocking. At the end of the tunnel is a giant monolith, or single slab of rock. It's nearly 14 feet tall and weighs over 10 tons. It's the size of a small car. But what's amazing is that the rock slab is shaped like a vortex. This is the gateway to another realm, according to legend. And it's so realistic that some believe it's already opened. Every year, hundreds of people travel to the cave to commune with the spirits that lurk beyond the vortex. They don't always come back, and the rock monolith doesn't help them. It's been there since before the Inca Empire, and some believe it's powered by spirits from another dimension. The monolith seems to grow more real as you approach, becoming less like rock and more like a swirling portal. Once you pass through it, though, you won't ever return. Number 2. The Sumerian ziggurats. The ancients loved building ziggurats, large towers with a flat top that acted as platforms. They were used for religious purposes, but they also seem to have served as gateways to other worlds. In fact, there's a tradition of portals hidden inside ziggurats. How many exist still is unknown, but we know that the Sumerians kept secrets hidden inside their towers. Historians have studied the largest ziggurat in the world, the Tower of Babel. It was once 90 feet tall and visible from miles around. It's now only 65 feet tall after centuries of erosion, but even the tower's original height wouldn't have allowed it to reach the heavens. Was it meant to reach the gods? Did it have a portal at the top for reaching the divine? That's unlikely. Instead, the portals were probably hidden inside the tower itself. It's well known that the Sumerians kept knowledge secret from most of their population. Only priests were allowed to learn sacred texts and rituals, but they took it a step further. It was said that they kept doorways to other worlds inside the ziggurats, allowing them to travel to different dimensions at will. Unfortunately, most of the ziggurats have crumbled into dust. If there were portals hiding inside, they're likely gone forever. But a few remain, which means a few mysteries remain unsolved. Are any of the ziggurats still holding portals? It's possible. As long as there's a Sumerian ziggurat standing, there's a chance that a doorway to another realm still exists. All you have to do is find it. Number 1. Göbekli Tepe. What's older than Stonehenge? How about 12,000 years older? Welcome to Göbekli Tepe in Turkey. It's one of the oldest human settlements in the world, and it's full of secrets. Researchers have discovered pillars carved into strange shapes, including animals and human figures. But those are nothing compared to the largest structure at the site. There's a circular building with walls up to 16 feet high. It was once covered in limestone, but now it resembles a giant beehive. And the walls are covered in strange patterns. According to archaeologists, the walls show early humans hunting animals. But there's a lot of abstract patterns mixed in as well. Some say they resemble portals, and there's a good reason for that theory. The circular building is the oldest temple in the world. But what were they worshipping? What god needed to be appeased all those years ago? Perhaps it was a deity from another realm. Maybe that's why there are so many mysterious patterns showing potential gateways to other dimensions. When the people of Göbekli Tepe built their temples, they were likely trying to connect with beings from other worlds. After all, they were some of the first humans on the planet. They were eager to explore everything, including the unknown. So maybe they built their temples to invite guests from other realms. The problem is that we'll never know for sure. Unless a portal is found at the site, we can only guess at its purpose. But if a doorway to another world does exist, it's probably here. These sites were more than stone and ritual. They were invitations to cross into something unknown. Maybe the ancients knew how to open doors. We've since forgotten. Do you believe in interdimensional travel? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe for more. See you next time. Bye.